This Boomsday. I haven't even logged in, as you can see, since I left. So, boom. Ooh, I got an Electra Storm Surge. I got a Golden Myra. I got a Golden Stormbringer. All right. Well, let's just get things started here. I'm actually already like kind of warm. I'm gonna get our. You gotta like roll up the sleeves, get the crack your knuckles, get the pack opening going. So let's do it, shall we? Here, let's get some tunes. I'm gonna use some. I'm just gonna listen to the Monster Cat tunes. Here we go. We gotta be careful not to open the golden pack too. Bishop Lovejoy with 23 months. Welcome back. Alan Iverson, thanks for the cheer. Glad to be back. If I spacebar, will it put this one in the middle, or it's the one that I last opened, right? Okay, good. Ray No Gang, thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Raynette actually opened his golden pack. I accidentally opened my first golden pack, then I got another one. Hey, Rayscar0, thanks for the resub. 7 months. Good to see you, man. Dan Effect, thanks for the sub. Why shouldn't you open it? Because then I wouldn't have a golden pack. Like, if you open it, you have some golden cards, but you don't have a golden pack anymore. Now I have a golden pack. There's no way to get a golden pack. There's all kinds of ways to get regular golden cards. What's the best track of 2018 again? My favorite track of 2018 is Will We Remain by Ilan Bluestone. Highly recommend it. Missed most of the opening. No, it just started. I had 131 packs when I started. This is just my pre-order packs. Alright, well we got a Mechathune off the bat. That's a good start. The Mechathune decks all like seem kind of boring to me. Golden rare. Golden common. Do I already have an opinion about the new expansion? I've watched a little bit. Like I was watching like RDU stream this morning. I watched a little bit of Firebat stream last night after I got back, but I haven't actually played yet. So it does seem like there's kind of like just a million different combo decks, and then aggro decks and like no good control decks because they can't beat the combo decks. Though it does seem like you can play Control Warlock because of Demonic Project. Hey, BD Razor, thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, we got a Crystal Smith Kangor. I kind of wanted to try Heal Paladin. I'm sure it's bad, but I kind of wanted to try it. Hustle HS, thanks for the sub. Welcome. I also kind of wanted to try like Hand Mage, kind of like in the vein of my existing Elemental Mage. Seems like one of the most important cards in the entire set is Giggling Inventor, which seems like you probably want to play Mossy Horror and or Blood Knight in a lot of decks. And I was already playing Mossy Horror in that deck. King I Stumpf, or King is Tumph. Either one. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Yeah, Mossy Horror does double duty with Giggling Inventor and Spreading Plague. So I can even see, like, having 2 of those in some decks, even. Janitor B with the 19 months. Mogesley with the 20 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you guys want to see some of the pictures from my trip, I posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram. I'm going to post some more stuff, get an album online or at some point. Probably just on Facebook. But I don't really have like a public figure page on Facebook. I just use my personal Facebook. I do have a public figure page, but I never use it. It's just a lot of work. Oh, sorry, James. I did not ignore your cheer. I just didn't see it. Here, let me turn down this Monster Cat music a little bit more. So just a little bit of tunes. And I'm not missing alerts here. Where was it? Where was it? I don't actually see it. Oh, there it is. The moment you went away, the artifact release date was announced with features. I did not know that. I actually wasn't really paying attention to it. That's kind of cool. When am I streaming again? Right now? Is this a trick question? How was the Pro Tour? The Pro Tour was fun. I lost Apollo in the first round of the Silver Showcase. I feel like my deck was like pretty good. It was like pretty average at least, and his deck was like pretty average. But his deck specifically lined up really well against mine, and we played in the first round. Which frankly is like a thing that you want to try and draft for in Rochester Draft. But at the same time, it was like not really something that I felt like I had good opportunity to draft around. And then the Team Pro Tour was a lot of fun. Playing with Bensek and Jamie Park was really fun, and we did pretty well. We ended up getting, what, 50-something place, which won $1,000 each, which is going to charity. You look like card game Willem Dafoe. Why do you think I used the GIF that I did in my tweet today? Eok! 81, thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome. I do want to try Recruit Warrior with Boomship. I think that Recruit Warrior feels like it's probably the best of the Warrior decks. Simply because, like, you can beat the combo decks. It feels like the Control Warrior decks, like, you're just never... Ooh, second Legendary. Dr. Morgan. Great. Is there any way to watch a recording of my Pro Tour games? Unfortunately not. There was... we were actually never... Other than when I played in the Silver Showcase, we were never in the feature match area, so we were never on camera. War Boutron, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Oh, I got Kang. Oh, I did get Kangaroo, you're right. That was my third legendary, never mind. Sithers, thanks for the 23-month resub. Welcome back. When am I casting again next? I will be casting the upcoming playoffs, which start in September. I'm actually not casting the Europe playoff. I've kind of decided that I am gonna do 2 of the 3, and I'm generally gonna do APAC and Americas simply because Europe is like really tough on my schedule because it's like overnight, and doing the 3 in a row, switching time zones is just like not healthy for me. I think so. I'll be doing APAC playoffs, I think, which is actually the weekend of my birthday, September 7th. And then after that is America's playoffs, which is the following weekend. Hey, Kakalokaneo! With a lot of months. 28 months! Welcome back. And then Daz Mad Max with the 2-month resub. Welcome back as well. What's the first deck I play? I don't know. Hey, Think Kyle, thanks for the cheer when you donate $1. I appreciate it. Young Larks, thanks for the sub. Welcome. St. Jeebus for the 17 months. Can't even talk about the cards because there's just so many subs and stuff running in. I suppose there's so many resubs just waiting because I haven't streamed in like a week and a half at this point. So I appreciate it. Ooh, Gold Spider Bomb. I was definitely going to be crafting Gold Spider Bomb, so that's a nice one. Where was I? So I was at the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour in Minneapolis. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And I went from there up to Georgian Bay in Ontario in Canada, where my extended family runs a fishing camp. Amusingly enough, actually, one of the other people there was someone who, watches my YouTube videos. It was pretty funny. He was like, I ran into him when he was coming up. They got in not long before we left, but I ran into him and his mother who were coming up, and his mom was like, yeah, I mentioned who's gonna be here, and I said oh, Brian Kibler, and he's like, oh, weird, I watched someone on YouTube whose name is Brian Kibler, and then I'm like, well, yeah, that's me. So kind of funny. Kalua Guru, thanks for the 14 months. Welcome back. And, ooh, Think Kyle with the $10 1,000-bit donation. Thank you very much. Alan Iverson, did I enjoy Minneapolis? Minneapolis is, pretty cool. I think out with another cheer. Thank you very much. Minneapolis is pretty cool. Because I was like busy playing in the Pro Tour, I didn't really get out in Minneapolis all that much. But I was like hanging out in, kind of the downtownish area around like Nicollet Mall and the convention center. I think Kyle's just cheer spamming. Thank you very much for the 100 bits now. Johnny Mo, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Did you ever play Shahrazad in the Pro Tour? No, so my strategy in the draft, other than like trying to draft cards for my deck, was if there was no good stuff for me to take or important things for me to hate draft, was just to take the most valuable card from the pack, because they're going to be auctioning off the decks for Child's Play for charity later. And I wanted my deck to go for as much as possible, so I just took like the Shahrazad and the Ring of Maroof and stuff. Delta 2400 and Sig 357, thanks for the subs. Welcome, welcome. I want beard stuff where I'm unsubbing. Sorry, it was way too itchy, and especially when I got back to San Diego, and it's hot here. I was not really comfortable at all. Just like itchy and sweaty and gross. I couldn't handle it. Ooh, Flark's Boomzuka. Magic Johnson, thanks for the 12-month resub. And Abe Sapien, sorry, no beard stubble again. Oh, here I'm like trying to click through and I haven't even tapped that one yet. Golden rare. Once you get past the initial itchiness, it gets better. That's what people keep telling me. But it was like really uncomfortable, a few days in. Then it stopped being uncomfortable, and then it was uncomfortable again. So I didn't really believe that. I don't know how long it would have to be for it to no longer be itchy. What's the first deck I'm gonna play? I don't know. Probably some version. Oh, there's a meteorologist. Probably some version of Hand Mage. I want to see if it's any good. I think it's the second Golden Galvanizer. Hey, Risto Theh. Toughest name to pronounce. Thanks for the 5 months, and Dardarog, thanks for the 6 months. Nice fish. The only thing that I cared about was that the fish that I caught was bigger than the fish that my brother caught. But yeah, I was at like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I was at a fishing camp that my extended family runs up in Canada. And did a little bit of fishing. A lot of just like hanging out on the island and chatting and relaxing on the cocktail porch. Golden common. Ooh, golden shooting stars were kind of cool. Stylo Bite, thanks for the cheer. Glad to be back as well. Ooh, golden Zarek Master Cloner. All right. This is actually a pretty good one because when you clone him, you also get golden clones, so he's like more valuable than a typical golden card. My brother looks good too. He's lived in the woods for 10 years. Well, he lives on like a remote island in Hawaii now. He lives in Kauai, like in Waimea, like the far west side of the far west island in Hawaii, which is like, as far away as you can be from the continental United States and still be in the United States. Swag Pumpkin, thanks for the sub. Battle for Oz is out. Horde or Alliance? I played Alliance. My main character playing WoW. What was that like? It's a long time ago at this point. Dear God. 14 years ago. Dear God. Was a Night Elf Hunter. Elendril. Demon King. Thanks for the 7-month resub. Welcome back. But yeah, I haven't played WoW for 9 years. I like to say that I'm 9 years clean. because when I did play WoW, I played like way too much WoW. In the first month of WoW release, I played 16 days, I think it was. It was either 15 or 16 days. And like, it wasn't like I was leaving my character online and idle. Like, I was playing like half of the hours of that period. It's probably very good that it, like, you know, came out like when I was, you know, out of college, was, you know, successful enough playing and like writing about Magic and playing poker for a living that like I didn't have to worry about just going broke because I didn't do anything else. Shadow, thanks for the 1 year resub. Welcome back. I was also the first level 70 on my server in Burning Crusade on Ner'zhul. I was the first level 70. It was actually kind of annoying when they came out with achievements. And like there were so many achievements that I would have had, like, you know, server first, almost every vanilla thing. We were like the only guild, I think, on our server to kill like Kel'Thuzad in, you know, to clear Nax in like vanilla. We were the first to do like basically every other boss too. And like I was the first level 70. Then they like add achievements that I would have gotten all these achievements, and I'm like, huh. I don't get any of these. What guild? I was in Lost Anarchy. I hate you guys. So it's really funny. I found out that Trump used to play on my server. We used to do like Blackrock Spire runs to get him his like devout gloves or something. And I was like randomly chatting in his channel one time, and he was like, I like, you know, was talking about, oh yeah, like, you know, I played on Ner'zhul. He's like, oh, there was someone who I like, you know, that's what a coincidence. There was someone who I like, you know, was on my server who like worked on the WoW TCG. I'm like, oh, who was it? He's like, Elendril. I'm like, dude, that was just me. It's not like a coincidence that it was like you knew some other person. It was like, that was just me. Poutine Cartel. Thanks for the sub. So this is actually so much more efficient than opening packs on like release day, because there's no like lag of everyone else trying to do it. Like I feel like opening this many packs would have taken like at least like 30 minutes. All right, we gotta be careful. Okay, no more using spacebar. All right. I feel like I need to open like a lot more packs. There's still so many things I need. Golden Epic, Omega Defender. Ooh. All right. Well, to the store. Hunter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! It was Hunter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not use my gold? Because I don't want to have my gold. Come on. Give me it. Ooh, I just bopped to the mic. Let's go. Give me my packs. Oh yeah, this is a great mug. This is a Shiro Power mug. Look at it. Yeah, how is there still a store delay a week later? Oh, I let this steep way too long. This is like super bitter. Ugh. Alright. Again! Again! Thinking Orange, thanks for the sub. Rack Toner, the 9 months, 3/4 anniversary. Absolutely, thank you. And Nihilith with a 2-month resub. Welcome back. All right, we'll do. I think those should be enough. Those should be enough. Let's open them. Hey, D-Mart with the 6-month resub. Cheers, being Los Angeles here with the WoW release in Fountain Valley. I was not. No, I never went to any of the like, the expansion release stuff. Funnily enough, for Burning Crusade, one of the guys in my guild worked at Blizzard, and I got like a physical advanced copy of Burning Crusade like before it was on sale, so I could like be online as soon as the servers went up. DJ Chris Spear, thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I also, because I was working at Upper Deck on the World of Warcraft trading card game at the time, I actually got a week off paid vacation to play Burning Crusade when it came out, because it was important that I was like familiar with all of like the new, you know, characters and monsters and quests and lore and everything. It was a pretty sweet gig. It's part of how I was the first, you know, level 70 on my server, because I just had the week off. I mean, I got like level 70 like day 2 or something like that, so I didn't need the whole week, but... Red Dragon, thanks for the 11 months. A Mariner, thanks for the 23 months. I mean, now I don't get, like, paid vacation to play video games. Now playing video games is just inherently my job, so I guess that's a step up, right? Zegrook, thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back. Ooh, got the cloning gallery. That one actually seems like there's some cool stuff you can do with it. Philip Fizzban with the 18 months. Welcome back. Ooh, we got another meteorologist. What's my real job? You're looking at it. This is my job. Opening packs. I'm a professional pack opener. I'm not doing too well right now. I might get fired. I haven't gotten enough legendaries. Robo Amise, thanks for the 19 months. Welcome back. Rare. Oh, I should change my card back. What is the card back I'm using anyway? Golden Rare. Eureka actually seems like it could be pretty cool. Bear Square with the 40 months. Welcome back. Rare. People have been trying Mali, Eureka, Shaman. Yeah, for sure. I think you just play like, ooh, Luna's one of the cards I wanted. Luna's one of the legendaries that I definitely wanted to try in, I wanted to try, Odd Mage again. But I don't know if Odd Mage is, like, gonna be good enough. Because all the aggressive decks feel like they're so much better. But it does seem kind of sweet. But like with the Shooting Star Black Cat, there's like actually like pretty powerful tool against other aggressive decks. Golden Common. Old Seed Shoe. Thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Will I craft all the cards I don't get from packs? I mean, the ones that I want to use, I'll definitely craft. Yeah, Overload Shaman is definitely one of the decks that I kind of want to continue messing with. Feels like... Though Overload Shaman's in a weird place because like Giggle is so good against you, When your deck is a, like, you know, deck that's looking to just hit your opponent in the face with 8/8s or whatever, you can just, like, play a giggle and you're like, oh. I'm gonna try the Topsy-Turvy Priest. It's not really my style of deck. Yeah, obviously you can play Mossy, but, like, you know, and I think that Mossy is one of the better cards that you can sort of be, like, playing as, you know, a metagame option right now. I still hate the term tech card. I don't know why. But I feel like Mossy is, like, an excellent option there. Very good against Spreading Plague and against Giggles. I feel like I should change the card back. I think you're right. Here, well... Oh, we got a donation from T. Martell. So, have you thought about trying Magic the Gathering? I think you'd be good at it. Give it a shot. Alright, let's change the card back. Alright, what should our card back be? What is this one anyway? Oh, this is Monster Hunter. Why was I using this? How did this happen? What should we use? For Boomsday. Gnomes. Gnomes isn't a bad one. Power Core isn't bad. I think Power Core is a good one for Boomsday. I'm going to use Power Core. Where'd it go? Did I go past it? There we go. Make favorite. Boop. Alright. Let's get back to the business of opening these. Like, it's all, you know, glowy and stuff. Like a lot of the stuff in Netherstorm. It seems appropriate. Golden Common. We are going to be doing Omni later today, yes. Omni Stone will come back at its usual time and place tonight at 5 p.m. right here. We'll be talking mostly about the metagame, you know, our first impressions of Boomsday and everything. So I'm going to have to play and figure out what my first impressions are, because I don't know yet, because I haven't played yet. Ank Walk, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'm on Pacific time. You can always... Ooh. Oh, not one I'm excited about. 2 golden Eureka's already. You can always look at the bottom left of the, you know, the screen to see my time, and that's the times that I'm talking about. Light Wizard, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Dragon Army. Oh yeah, we never did get around to doing the Omni Awards for Witchwood, huh? That's a good point. I'll have to mention that. What did I play at the Pro Tour? I played in the Standard portion. I played Standard for my team, and I played Green-Black Constrictor. Acidote, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Dragon Army. Rare. Between Mecha'thun Warlock, Mecha'thun Druid, Control Odd Warrior, and OTK Priest, what deck did you build for this season? My guess is that all of the Mecha'thun decks are worse combo decks than Malagos Druid. And I think the same is probably true of Priest. So if you're looking to play a combo deck, I think you'd want to most likely play Malagos Druid, because I don't really see an upside of the other ones over it comparatively. But again, I haven't actually played a game, so I mean, I assume they're like reasonable decks, but I think Malagos is still probably better. Is my point. It's not that they're not reasonable decks, but I just think that Malagos is likely to be an overall stronger combo deck. The D-Huff with the 1 year resub. Welcome back. What deck am I most excited to try? I'm going to try Hand Mage, most likely, as my first deck. Just because it's, you know, a deck that I was playing before. It does seem like it has, you know, some sweet new cards. Who are my teammates at the Pro Tour? Ben, Sek, and Jamie Park. The really funny thing is they did this picture, where they were like, okay, we want to try and do a picture where you all hold up, fingers for how many years we've been playing Magic, and every single person on my team had been playing Magic for 24 years, so we had to get like multiple people for each of us, like extra hands coming out behind, which is pretty funny. Ooh, nice. Oh, another golden spider bomb. Not gonna have to craft those. Have people been playing much Research Project? Research Project actually seems pretty sweet. Like, if you are playing, a one-turn kill style, like a combo mage deck of your own. And it's also potentially powerful against, like, the decks that are ending up with full hands. You can burn their stuff. I mean, it's basically like a, mage Cold Oracle, so. How do I feel about win the game style cards? I think that if they are, like, difficult to pull off, and there's ways that, you can potentially try and stop people from pulling them off, they're fine. I think that if they're like, ooh, Ziliax is awesome. If they're like commonplace and powerful, I think they're generally kind of bad. If there's not much you can do about interacting with them, that's my biggest concern about combo decks in Hearthstone. Is like, I think combo decks are cool. Like, a lot of people they seem to think that my feeling about combo decks is like, oh, I hate combo decks. I don't want them to exist. It's like, no, I don't hate combo decks. I just think that it's important that if people want to try to make their deck better against combo decks, that there should be an option other than like play an aggressive deck. Like, it shouldn't just be like, well, you can't, if you're playing a controlling deck, you just can't beat combo decks because, they will always just get their stuff together. You can't possibly stop them, and, that's why I think cards like Dirty Rat are super important. And I was disappointed that the only anti-combo card right now, when there's a lot of combo stuff going on in the metagame, especially like minion-based, like one-turn kill combos, or win-the-game combos with like Mechathune, I was disappointed that there's no Dirty Rat type card outside of Demonic Project, because obviously you can only play that if you're playing Warlock. I mean, I was saying that that's what I wanted to see in this set, like, before we even saw this set, and then the set added, like, Mechathune. And it's like, oh, okay. I mean, the Mage Draw 2 is sort of anti-combo, like, if you can overdraw their stuff. I mean, in most cases, like, there's only, like, one or maybe two, like, ultra key combo cards in a lot of these decks. You don't need, like, 7 specific cards. And if you, like, overdraw, something that isn't one of those, it doesn't actually help you. It's kind of like Gnome Feratu. Like, Gnome Feratu, as, like, an anti-combo card, I think is dramatically overrated. It's, like, a fine card if you're looking to have a 2-3 that helps you win fatigue games, but the chances that it's, like, actually interacting with your opponent's combo is super low. Fire Ends! Thanks for the 3-month resub belated Boomsday hype. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Solarium. This card is, like, so good. I haven't even seen it played yet. I just, like, as soon as I saw it in the spoiler, I'm like, this is, like, one of, if not the best card in the set. The new Zoo decks seem real strong. Morty's Salt Company with a 30-month resub. Welcome back. Boomsday can finally start. Oh, yeah. Ooh. got Dr. Boom. Boom seems like sweet. I don't know if Boom's actually good enough. Ooh, another legendary right in, almost back to back. Nice. Kulu with the 22 months. Welcome back. Much appreciated. Super Collider Gold. You can't even make Giggles attack each other. You can only make Giggles attack, you know, the inventor. Trying to be financially responsible of watching the series like trying to be an alcoholic watching college kids do shots at a bar. Well, I hope it's not, you know, that horrible, you know, life-destroying pressure that you're feeling here. Golden Red. What do you think is better, Magic or Hearthstone? Kind of going to imagine, not sure it's worth it. I mean, they're different games. I think that the deck building in Magic is ooh, Golden Legendary. I think deck building in Magic is much more interesting than deck building in Hearthstone because you can play any card with any other card, and there's like sideboards and such. So it also just like 60 card decks and mana and whatever. So it like that challenge of trying to figure out the best deck, I think is more interesting in Magic than it is in Hearthstone. And like the ability to adapt to things, I think is much stronger in Magic than it is in Hearthstone. But I think Hearthstone is a much smoother gameplay experience. You know, like you never get mana screwed in Hearthstone, which is, you know, both a plus, you know, pro and a con because it means a lot of games just play out super similarly. I think that the dynamic nature of the resource system in Magic is both a pro and a con in different ways, and I think it's actually more of a pro than it is a con because it enables that deck building stuff. But from like an actual like gameplay perspective, once you get there, different. But yeah, I think that like, you know, I think you can easily enjoy both of them. So Hearthstone is also substantially cheaper than Magic. Like you can certainly not be a free to play Magic player, that's for sure. Ivan MJ Jerub, Kappa South and Magus of the Cards. Thanks for the subs. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Please fix the meta. I mean, I don't know what you want it to look like, but I'll do my best. King Neruda with the 11 months. Welcome back. And Axe Artsme, thanks for the sub. It's a lot of Venomizers. Do you think Overload Shaman got better or worse? I don't know. I haven't played a game yet, so... My guess is that it got worse, because Giggling Inventor is, like, really good against playing just, like, a big minion, or even, like, multiple big minions. So, like, you know, even if you do have your like, big, you know, 8/8 turn, and your opponent just plays a Giggling Inventor, you're like, oh. Well, dang. It didn't do much. Shadow said, welcome back from your time off. Tried watching on Magic Twitch. Couldn't tell what was happening. Feels like you just had to know all the cards by heart. Much prefer watching MTG Arena. I do think that, yeah, it's hard to watch Magic physical cards if you don't know the cards for sure. Ooh, there's a Floop. I was reasonably happy with how I did in the Pro Tour. I mean, obviously I would have preferred to do better, but, you know, mostly I went to, you know, have a good time, and I did, so. Lambew, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Ooh, golden weapon project. Like the new magnetic mechanic creates the same amount of player controls result of the game as a discover mechanic, giving the player the choice between different options. I mean, anything that increases options increases, the potential ability for players who are better to take advantage of those options. That said, you could argue that something like magnetic can also potentially cause games to be more likely to snowball if you don't have the appropriate answer immediately. So it's not like necessarily like super clear that it's just like, oh well, because you could strap this on. It's better. Fulgetra with the 14-month resub. I actually have no real opinion on the Hearthstone metagame yet because I have literally not played a game. So, Schloflomp. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you very much. Welcome. What's the golden pack? It's a golden pack. This one, I think this is another Twitch Prime one, right? The golden pack was from Twitch Prime, and they're like two. Well, the original golden pack was from Twitch Prime. This they just had a golden pack day in Hearthstone. Period, right? You just have to log in a particular day, and you got the golden pack. Enforcer of Rules with the 6 months, and Orb Weaver with the 10 months. Welcome back, both of you. How come I haven't opened it? Because then I won't have a golden pack. I just have some golden cards that I probably already have and would just end up disenchanting. But now, this way, I have a golden pack, which I can't get otherwise. I gotta start being careful. We're getting down to the single digits of packs left, so. Golden coming. Yeah, I opened my first golden pack on accident. I don't want to do it again. Open the golden pack to be anything in there, even a golden pack. Are there at least any boats I could get in the classic set? I don't think so. There's no boat cards, so it definitely can't be a golden pack, but it could be a boat. If it were, I guess there's pirate cards. Maybe there's pirate cards that are on boats. All right, off the space bar. Last pack. Oh, lame one. Okay. Ooh, golden mulch muncher. Actually, not that lame. First thing first, we're gonna push the button. 12,000 dust.